Thank you for choosing Hitachi air compressors. Compressors must always operate stably. They are so important that they are called the heart of the factory. To use the compressor correctly and efficiently, it is necessary to carry out regular maintenance. Lack of maintenance can cause problems in the operation of your business. The purpose of this video is not only for on-site equipment managers, but also for managers and owners to understand the importance of maintenance in an easy-to-understand manner so that such situations do not occur. Today, we will introduce the role and importance of oil separators. First, let's take a look at the role of the oil and the oil separator in the air compressor. In the oil-flooded screw compressor, the male and female screw rotors rotate while being in contact with each other in the air end to compress the air, and at this time, they are lubricated with oil. The oil not only seals the gap between the rotors to compress the air efficiently, but also cools the compressed air that has reached a high temperature. This diagram shows the flow of oil in the compressor. The oil that has exchanged heat with the compressed air is discharged from the air end together with the compressed air, but most of it is separated into compressed air and oil in the oil case. The oil accumulated in the oil case is cooled by the oil cooler, and after the impurities are separated by the oil filter, it returns to the air end and exchanges heat with the air that is being compressed again. On the other hand, the oil contained in the compressed air that remains without being separated in the oil case returns to the air end after being separated from the air in the oil separator. If the oil separator cannot properly separate the oil and air, it will cause an increase in power consumption and oil consumption, and will lead to compressor failure and stoppage. Because it may lead to major damage to the production line, you need to use a high-quality oil separator. An oil separator consists of an oil separator housing and an oil separator element. This element has an important role. The oil separator element separates the compressed air from the oil by capturing the oil in the compressed air that flows from the compression section. Therefore, when this oil separator element becomes clogged, the filtration area becomes smaller, so the flow speed becomes faster, and the oil cannot be captured completely, resulting in an increase in oil consumption. In addition, clogging prevents the air from flowing properly, resulting in pressure loss and an increase in power consumption. As the oil separator element becomes clogged, the pressure loss increases, and the discharge pressure of the air end rises to compensate for the loss. As a result, the power of the compressor increases, leading to an increase in power consumption. In terms of the theoretical adiabatic power, the power will increase by about 7% to compensate for the pressure loss of 0.1 megapascals. In addition, abnormal discharge temperature and overloading will hinder the stable operation of the compressor. Therefore, regular maintenance and replacement are required. The Hitachi oil separator element has a large filtration area and is less prone to clogging, so the performance at the lowest operating pressure can be satisfied. The Hitachi oil separator has good separation performance, so the amount of oil contained in the discharged air is small, resulting in low oil consumption. If will-fill parts with uncertain quality and product warranty are used, they are more likely to cause problems, like an increase in the amount of oil contained in the discharged air and oil consumption. Also, the Hitachi oil separator element is easy to use. It can be replaced without disassembling the heavy and rigidly fixed oil case. By choosing Hitachi genuine parts, you can operate your business reliably and efficiently. Please use Hitachi genuine parts from the viewpoint of compressor performance and cost.